So picture this. You roll out of bed in the morning, you open up your laptop, sign into your Soundcloud, and you see that one of your tracks has gotten 10,000 plays in one night. How do you do that? In this video, I'm going to give you a strategy to show you how to go viral on SoundCloud and take your career to the next level with one site, simply by leveraging some certain ways of thinking and ways of doing things with getting your music out there. Now, before I give you this strategy, before I tell you the actual steps that are involved in doing this, I want to talk about what I went through when I was first starting to try to get plays on SoundCloud. Because I experienced the thing where you upload a sound or you upload a track and it gets 2 plays, and you upload another one and it gets 3 plays, and then you just have these tracks sitting there for a month or whatever with less than 10 plays. And I was like, this sucks. How do I get plays on SoundCloud? Well, I ran into some information through my own research and through my own trial and error, messing around with it, and I found a way of working SoundCloud that is systematic, that works every time. And if I found that with consistency, having a daily plan, having certain things that I do every single day is what will get me plays on SoundCloud. So I want to show you this account. This is just one of my SoundCloud accounts. Let's go to the profile here. I started it about a month ago. This was the first track about a month ago. And over the course of about a week and a half or so, 2 weeks, I uploaded tracks to it. And just through doing that, I got 3,506 plays. And people coming back to my stuff. I haven't even done anything with this account at all in like 2 weeks. I haven't uploaded, done anything with it. And I'm still getting people every single day listening to my tracks. How did I do that? That's exactly what I'm about to show you. So, in order for this strategy to work, in order to take your SoundCloud and make it into something that you can launch a career off of, literally, artists are launching careers off of SoundCloud, we got to change our mind, our frame of mind with regard to how much music we actually make. I found when I just put all of my energy into constantly making as much music as possible, to have as much music out there as possible, and making it better and challenging myself every single day to write something new and to make it better, I found that having that much good solid material was a huge aspect of whatever success I was able to get on SoundCloud. Here's the thing. I know as an artist it's a little bit more difficult to write a whole song. I mean, the traditional way of thinking about it is to write an album, wait 6 months, write a mixtape, wait however long, wait these big chunks of time, and then drop something, a project. My way of thinking about it is just keep dropping singles every couple of days, every week. Keep getting music out there in front of people. Because here's the thing. You only need one track to go viral. One track. If one track goes viral, gets reposted, gets blown up, that is the gateway to the rest of your music. So that's really what we're looking for here. We're uploading constantly, looking for that one to hit. And you don't necessarily always know when that's going to be or what track is that. It could be a demo track that you just freestyled over and threw out there. You never know what it's going to be. So instead of just recording a collect, I mean, you still want to do your project, you still want to do your mixtape, make that be your statement that you put out to the world. But on your SoundCloud, I would suggest to create as many tracks as you possibly can. So once we get into that state of mind, once we get those tracks on the SoundCloud, how do we get plays to them? How do we get people coming there? Because it's not very cool to have 50 tracks uploaded to a SoundCloud. Each one of them has no likes, less than 10 fucking plays, and it's like people come to your SoundCloud and it's like, damn, nobody's fucking with this dude. There's no plays on here. Here's how you get plays. It's really not that hard, but you got to do this every time. A lot of people don't know what you can actually do with every single track on SoundCloud is you can add them to up to 75 groups. You click this here, this little thing, and these are all groups. Now these are all full of people that are looking for music. There are people that are adding music. These are very active groups. Now in order to find these, all you have to do is type in something related to your music. So if you're a trap artist, type in trap, click over groups, bam, 301,000 people, 500,000 people, 184,000, just tons and tons of groups for you. I mean, if you're not a trap artist, just fill in the blank for you, whatever this word is for you. I guarantee you there's tons and tons of groups related to that. So add 100 or so of those, and every time you upload, just add to 75 groups, add to the SoundCloud limit. This will get you plays every time. This will get traction on your tracks. I mean, you might get a little bit of spammy stuff. It doesn't matter, because what we're looking for here is that initial social proof, so that you don't have a track sitting there that has like no fucking plays after 3 months. And the other interesting thing you can do that a lot of people don't know, that even know that you can do groups, is you can take your sound after it's already been added to a group and zoom it up to the top. Now all you got to do this is unadd it and add it again. Now if I go to this group right now, you can see, bam, my track is back up at the top. So if you're really trying to get your SoundCloud going, you don't have a lot of plays, you don't have a lot of followers, that's what you got to do. Keep re-adding and adding your tracks to groups over and over until you start getting some plays on it. Now, once you've exhausted that, because you can't do that every day, it's not going to your track's not going to go viral just from re-adding to SoundCloud groups every day. Here's the next step. You go over to Facebook. Now, as you probably know, Facebook also has groups. But how do we find the right groups? How do we find targeted groups that have to do with our music? This is what you do. It's called Facebook Graph Search. Now, in order for this to work, it has to be a personal profile. It's not if you have a business page, just go to your personal page and type in, I already typed this in here, groups of people who like, and then who insert an artist that has to do with your music. That's just an example. And what you're going to get is a whole bunch of results based on people who like this page. So if you go here, groups, some of the go past the ones that I've already joined, and you just have a huge list of groups of very targeted people that potentially will be interested in your music. So join as many of these as possible. You're going to have to wait a second, because the owner of the group has to receive the invitation and then accept you and all that stuff. It doesn't take long though. And then you can go over here to your groups list and bam, open up one of these, whatever you want to start with, and post in here. Now, don't post just a link. Don't just stick something in there. Add something. Add a description of your music. Add something that catches people's attention. Add, just something along with the link, so it's not just a link sitting there. Nobody wants to click just unless it's a certain specific thing they're looking for. They're not just going to click. They're not going to click a random ass link. So what I'm saying is, utilize this every single time. Every time you upload a track, you want to do it as often as possible. You want to upload to SoundCloud. You want to upload to SoundCloud. You want to add SoundCloud groups, add Facebook groups. Make a habit of this, doing this every time. This will get you plays. Especially what we're looking for with those initial social proof. Make my track look like it's not, something that nobody will fuck with. Now, how do we take it to the next level? How do we take our initial plays? We got a couple plays. Maybe you got 50, 75 plays from doing this on your tracks. How do we go? How do we take it further? How do we really get it to where we get this shit popping off for real? I'm going to show you that. Go over to a tool called Hootsuite. Now this, you've probably heard of this, but I don't think many people realize how much of a goldmine Hootsuite is. Because what it allows you to do is you can schedule as many tweets as you want for tomorrow for anything over and over and over. So what we want to do here is choose the tracks that we want to send out for the week. Tracks, and especially videos. If you have videos, which you want to be doing videos anyway, I'll talk about that in another video. But you want to be tweeting out links to your music, to your tracks, and schedule them out the day before, so they're constantly being put up and put in front of people, and you don't have to manually do it. It's already taken care of for you, so you can focus on like interacting and responding to people and not have to sit there and tweet over and over. This is huge. If you do this every day along with the groups, you will eventually get a viral track. It's almost guaranteed, especially if you have, you know, excellent music, which I'm about to talk about that in a minute. But just to show you how I do this, I have a text file, and this is just one campaign that I have. 10 tweets that I scheduled last night that are all going out today, tweeting as I speak right now without me having to actually be on Twitter. Just pick the first one, go over here and schedule it. Put it here, click this here. Now say, you know, if you want it to go out tomorrow at 8 in the morning, a.m., bam. That's going to be tweeted in the morning. So you go through the list and you just do multiple times per hour links to your videos, to your tracks, and also keep in mind what I was talking about with the groups. Don't just write check my music and then put a link. Don't just write the same generic bullshit that everybody fucking puts on Twitter that nobody wants to click on. Talk about what kind of music it is. Be interesting. Catch attention. Use just crazy words that just experiment with this. Anything that makes you stand out, that makes you look unique, include those in your tweets, and also include hashtags. Any kind of hashtag that is related to your music, use it. It will get you even more traction and more followers, because if it's a popular hashtag that a lot of people will see, it will get extra followers. So one tool that you definitely want to use for hashtags, just to show it to you, is called right tag. This, if you type in if you type in certain terms, it'll give you results. So if you type in music artist, for example, just to show you what this can do, it's going to give you all these results based on what you typed in. So new music artist, this hashtag, 29 unique tweets per hour, 9,217 potential views per hour. That's a lot of views per hour. This is huge. If along with, you know, the other thing that you need to be doing along with this is the last video that I did on, you know, finding the right people to follow. Everybody that you just followed, if you keep getting stuff in front of them, they will see it and they will click on it. So use this. Go start a Hootsuite account tonight and do this tomorrow. Whatever links you already have up, just start tweeting them out and start making more music, start utilizing groups, start scheduling them, and then get out a pen and a piece of paper and write down what you're going to do for every day. You could do all this in an hour a day, along with, and you know, spending the rest of the time creating new music. I mean, most of the time you're spending here is not just staring at a fucking computer on Twitter. You know, you're going to be spending most of this time making music. So when the next track is done, you're ready to upload, bam, you just go check off everything you need to do and it's done. Do that every day, you will get a viral track. Now, one thing I want to mention about all this stuff is I found that when I focused on getting better every time, making the music the best that I could possibly make it, I got way more results than just putting stuff out there that my heart wasn't completely in, that I didn't spend, you know, tons of time on, that or not, you know, I could have spent more time on it. When you put everything into your music, when you give it that extra special sauce that makes it stand out, that's the kind of track that's going to go viral. But if you just do stuff just to do it, you know, if you just, you know, kind of copy another artist or something, you'll get some plays, you'll get some likes, but you're probably not going to get that viral track that you want. So constantly make music, make it the best that you can possibly make it, upload it to SoundCloud, use SoundCloud groups, repost in each SoundCloud group the next day just to keep getting, you know, pushing your track to the top of the group. Use Facebook groups. Oh, one thing I do want to mention on Facebook, create your own group. I want to show you one that I've made for an example. And I want you to go ahead and type this in, Music Traffic Boosters, and you can go ahead and add yourself to it. This is my personal group that I use, and anybody's welcome to post in here. Now, if I delete like this guy, and there's nothing there, it's just a link, so I have to delete the post just to make it look a little better. Sorry guy if you see me doing this, but that's why I do that. I have a note at the like this guy, perfect. Try, talked about what he sampled. I'll go ahead and like it just because he posted in the, he followed the directions that I posted up here. So that's like if you want to do that, that's fine, but nobody's gonna click your link because it's just like it's boring. They're gonna look right over it. It looks like an ad. But you put a little something interesting with the link, they will check it out, take a look at it at least. So make your own Facebook group. All of that combined with using Hootsuite to schedule your tweets and keep putting stuff in front of your following every single day will get you a viral track. So that's it. It's really simple. It's nothing complicated. It's nothing crazy. But if you just do it consistently, you will get results from it. So that's what I want to show you. That's all. That's what it takes. So there's a link below this video. I just uploaded some brand new beats to my store. I challenge you to go ahead and write a song tonight. If the beats in my store, or if you hear something there that inspires you, if you hear a track that really just gives you the impetus to just like write just then, go ahead and grab it. Go ahead and write to it tonight and start this tonight. Now, if you've never been to my site before, this is the first time you've ever seen me, heard my stuff, I'm offering one free beat lease to newcomers. So go ahead and click the link below the video. Go to the next page. It'll give you directions on how to unlock your free lease. Take that beat and record to it tonight and start this now. Like, that's the key. You got to start it now, not tomorrow, not next week, because you're not gonna fucking do it next week. Procrastinators, they tend to just keep putting it off. When you grab hold of what you're doing and start now and start saying, hey, I'm a professional. This is what I do. That's when stuff's going to start just rolling in. Like, stuff's going to start happening. You're going to start getting these viral tracks because you're actually taking your career by the horns and just doing the shit. So thank you for watching this video. I hope this was helpful. I'm going to do further trainings on how to get more traction and a following on Twitter, more stuff on Soundcloud. But this is the basic framework of how to do SoundCloud every single time you upload, every single day, every single week, just constantly. So keep grinding, keep doing what you're doing. I will see you in the next video.